Starbrand is an interesting card coming this week to Marvel Snap. It is a 3/10 with the ongoing that your opponent's other locations, the ones that Starbrand isn't at, will have +3 power. Now, that is the highest power that's come to a 3 cost so far, so of course it's going to have that negative drawback. But Sauron deck is what took me to Infinite last season. It was a Sauron Shuri Red Skull deck. I had Black Panther in there, and then I could Arnim Zola the Black Panther or Taskmaster the Red Skull, and then I had Surtur and some other things going on. Fantastic deck. Took me to Infinite in a couple days, so I've been really excited for Starbrand, and this is the deck that I'm going to get into with it first. So first off, like pretty much everybody, going the Sauron route. This deck I have thrown in Agamotto because I've got Surtur in here actually, and Agamotto is the 10 power card. So the spells are going to work really nicely, but some other stuff that's in the deck, got the Shuri Red Skull is Taskmaster, as I said before, so you Shuri it into Red Skull into one lane, and then you Taskmaster in a different. Or with Sauron, you can do Starbrand, Lizard, and Ebony Maw all on turn 6. You can do a lot of things. Enchantress is in here in case you have to throw down your Typhoid or your Starbrand or what have you without using Sauron. Then you've got Zero or Enchantress to kill the power either before or after. And Enchantress works as good tech against other stuff you might come across. So, classic, brought back with some new tech. Pretty good. But I actually think he's going to be good in Surfer. Now, this is just a straight up stat stick Surfer deck. Nothing fancy about it. It does have Sarah in it. So, we're not running Sauron. If you wanted to run Sauron, you could. You would just have to play Sauron after turn 5. And it gets a bit wonky, but you could do it. And then you'd have to take out Wong or play Sauron Wong on the same turn. But basically, the idea of this deck is going to be Crystal, to get more stuff into your hand. And then Magic, so that you get that turn 6. Sarah on 5. And then you're going to Mystique the Sarah so that you can get everything down to 1 cost and then just empty your hand last turn. You've got the Wong, so you're going to Mystique, Wong on 6. Play them in that order. Mystique and then Wong. That way you can copy the Sarah. You've got Hitmonkey, Brood, Sebastian Shaw, Starbrand, and Gladiator, which are all going to be amazing power. So Brood and Shaw are going to go in one lane, Starbrand and Gladiator in another. You can Hitmonkey on top of the Wong along with the Surfer. Or you can even Hitmonkey with the Gladiator and then throw the Starbrand in the Wong lane. So even if you get, say, Eliath, it's not going to matter that much. We do have the Rogue in here for just a little bit of tech in case we need it. But I think this is going to be a Surfer deck that just puts out pure power. We know that pure power decks are hard to beat because you can only really Shang-Chi so many locations. I mean, you can do fancy stuff. I've got another deck guide that I just put out that's got some Invisible Woman, Absorbing Man stuff going on, but nobody's really running that. You were going to skyrocket through the ladder with this deck. So, yeah, I think Starbrand is going to be an amazing card to get, especially if you just like simple cards like the Coal Obsidian and whatnot that, they do have a condition that needs to be met, but really it's just a stat stick. It's a stat stick, and who doesn't love a stat stick? I know Speed was very popular. Like I said, Coal Obsidian, still very good, and Starbrand at 3/10 is going to be phenomenal. Outside of these two decks, something like a Thanos could use him, Airsham, even a Loki, anything that just, wherever you really need a stat stick, and just put him in. I mean, you can, like I said, it's easy to just Enchantress his lane last turn, boom, done. You can Zabu so that you can Enchantress and Absorbing Man or Enchantress and Shang-Chi or what have you on the last turn. So, yeah, fantastic. Definitely recommend picking them up.